This morning, the lights are slowly coming back on for Georgia families impacted by Helene. Georgia Power tells us 90% of customers have power restored. 11 Alive's Ariana Manish joining us this morning. So, Ariana, that announcement made as Governor Kemp and our nation's leaders tour these damaged areas. But today we understand former President Trump is going to make his second stop since the storm.
That's right, Aisha. We're seeing state and federal leaders pay much attention to the work ahead to help communities here in Georgia hardest hit by Hurricane Helene. As you mentioned, today will make the second time former President Trump has surveyed damage left behind by the storm here in Georgia. It will mark the second time he's done that. Just this week, he was here on Monday. Now, Trump, he was in Valdosta on Monday where he delivered remarks, and he called the situation a tragedy. For today's visit, the former president, he'll be joined by Governor Kemp in Evans right outside of Augusta. Kemp will also be in Lincolnton, where he'll meet with emergency management officials, law enforcement, first responders, and other state and local leaders. This comes after Kemp provided an update on the damage here in Georgia, where he detailed the tremendous scope of the aftermath of Helene. Take a listen.
No one was spared in the storm, and we've certainly seen that from the Big Bend area of Florida all the way through our state, through South Carolina, North Carolina, parts of Alabama, and Tennessee. And the stories that we heard and the things that we now know just really hits home for these communities and the families.
Now, we learned yesterday that based on preliminary information, the cost of the damage is sitting at $417 million. And state leaders yesterday say they do expect that number to grow. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump, he will deliver remarks in Evans at 3:45 p.m. this afternoon. And Governor Kemp, he will also travel to Lincolnton, where he will speak at 4:30. Reporting live from GMA, I'm Ariana Manish for 11 Alive. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. And for ways you can help families in the aftermath of Helene, just text the word relief to 404-885-7600. We'll send information straight to your phone.